Oh, fuck.
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
There was something before Akemi showed up. I can't remember what that
Oh,
was.
right.
Oh yeah, the sword girl.
Well, more than just a sword, surely. Gargan's got a simp, I think.
The young lad in the town saw his hero and fucking wet his pants.
Yeah. She was called Bjorn.
Oh, I remember Goggins fought her, right?
Yeah, so let's let me, I guess, recap. Or
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
the guys were walking about town, right? And they saw this foreign-looking chick trying to order a drink, but nobody could understand her because she's Far Eastern, right? And the guys approached, gave her a drink, and Goggins, what language does Goggins speak the best? Which one is that, Gart?
the language of violence.
I was asking Gart, come on. But yeah, so they dueled. She wielded a Nodachi, a Naginata, and a long bow. All in quick succession, I might add. So that was quite interesting. And they couldn't really understand each other. By the way, the whole thing was diffused by, this guy. Remember this guy? I still owe you guys a reintroduction for him, but that's fine. You'll let me off the hook for that, I think. I hope. Right, so he teleported them far apart and cast Memory to Mist to make her forget about the altercation because people were gonna die. So, yeah, and then they called in the scribe, who is more of a language person, but she doesn't know much, Far Eastern, of course. But they got the idea to commission. Wait, let me. Some music. They got the idea to commission a magical item. Which one was it? The polyglot gem or the gem of colloquy? Let me see. The polyglot gem, I do think.
Yes. So we could understand each other.
Each gem contains the knowledge of one language chosen when the item is created. As long as you carry it, you can speak, read, and write that fluently. Yeah, so you are gonna commission it for from Elador, and it'll cost 1,800 gold. Presumably, you go to the inn where she was staying to give it to her.
Yeah. I think we got
Welcome, Darumon. Leave your weapons by the door. Good luck with that.
Good one. We we got her a couple of nights at the inn, I think, didn't we? Said just stay here and keep out of trouble.
So I presume you go all together and present her with the gem, right? Because it's really no big deal to produce it. You got a whole bunch of raw material gems, that you could use, even well-shaped ones, thanks to your jeweler. And it's just a matter of a little ritual to imbue it with the common language, or imperial if you want to call it that. It's the equivalent of Latin if you think about it, right? And presumably you pay her a visit and gift her the gem. A bunch of information, floods into her head, and she reacts as if woken up from something. And she starts speaking with a predictably heavy accent. What's happened? What have you done to me? What is this sorcery? Doesn't seem hostile, just confused. Well, it's a dialogue. You're supposed to, talk.
Well, Goggins is still pissy with her. Doesn't really want to talk to her.
Why? I mean, isn't that the whole point? Come on, guys.
Well, he just thinks she's too brash and she reminds him of his youngest.
Well, Goggins, that makes sense for Goggins to. But someone must have given her the gem. Perhaps even Gerd, since he's so friendly with Elador and potentially even commissions the gem to begin with. Am I right?
I'm not fully tracking what's going on, so I kind of just decided to take a back seat here.
Let me give you some more information, because the guys did deduce some information just by studying her and understanding her language, because Gorath cast comprehend language. They could understand her, but not the other way around, if that makes sense. She is an assassin from the Far East, a weapons master, and she fled because some people have a blood oath on her. Yeah. She inherently distrusts nobility. And what else can I tell you? Do you guys remember anything else? There might not have been much else, really. But yeah, she's definitely seen some shit. Like, that much was really obvious.
Can we figure out why she's coming here? Like why she's coming?
Well, she told you. She's being hunted. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I remember now. Does she want asylum?
She didn't say that, but you could potentially offer it.
Could she tell us a little bit more about the blood oath?
Well, now you can ask her, because you can understand each other, right?
Yeah.
Does it ask her about that? Is it Goggins gonna answer?
Presumably you ask something along those lines, and she will respond that I have committed grave sins against a noble house back where I live in the Far East, and such that others saw this as a grave affront, and they have sent for my head.
Well, I guess we could give her a new identity.
Could we do an insight on that?
Yeah, sure. You can. You can even ask your friends to do it if you feel like your insight is lacking.
Wondering if she saw.
But what are you probing for exactly?
Well, she's a little bit vague.
Well, that's the point. Especially since she knows you're unfamiliar with the goings on there, right?
I'm just trying to see if she's holding something back in particular.
Oh, definitely. But that's likely because you're not familiar with her culture and country, right?
I see.
35. Well, maybe not just because you're unfamiliar. Maybe it's a bit more than that, because she said a house. But Kel can tell it was the house that was employing her.
Wait, what?
So she was working for a noble house with a castle as an assassin. What led her to betray them? Potentially, I mean, betrayal, you can name betrayal even if it's for good reasons, right? I mean, huh?
So she hates nobles, but she was working for nobles as an assassin?
Yeah, presumably she hunted other nobles. You know how politics is, right?
It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see how they convinced her to work for them.
Well, they did prove that their town is good and benevolent, as are they, as its lords. You know, children were frolicking happily, and this.
And which town was this again?
You're in Griffin's Gate, right? And she saw some happy children going by, and that actually produced the singular smile on her face.
So we have nobles working under us that hired her?
You are nobles.
We hired her?
I don't see where you're... No, she was just passing by.
She's on the run, basically.
Yeah.
She's a Chinese dissident.
So we have an assassin asking us to take her in and shelter her.
No, she never asked anything like that. She just wanted a drink at the tavern where you were passing by. And you noticed her being, she was, almost screaming at the barmaid to, give her a drink. But since nobody can understand her language, it was a bit of a, confusing situation.
Yeah, definitely be hard to order the good shit.
Yeah, but she did receive it because the guys are nice, and they did sway her a bit into being less, on guard. Especially since frolicking kids were passing by, and that she took that as a good sign. Presumably, there's not much of that where she lives.
Yeah, we're all about building a community here.
Yeah. Good and benevolent one.
Probably not the most noble-esque of nobles.
Well, it's likely significantly better than where she came from, right? And
wait,
she said why she's on the run. Sorry?
Gorath's back?
Yeah, we'll get into that later. We did talk about it, remember? And we kind of needed his skills last time, so there he is.
Yeah, he's back.
Presumably he appeared in a Terminator-esque fashion, crouching naked, and asked for his robe and staff.
His robe and
nice to see.
Yeah, exactly. And a steed. A noble steed. Right, we'll get into that. So your insight check told you that there may be quite a bit more to her story than just I fought with a noble house and is now hunted. No, presumably what she did was quite sinful. Like betraying guest rights over here in the West. Kind of like that.
Well, I'll say this before this conversation goes any further. If legitimate law enforcement comes looking for you, we have no cause to give you shelter. And would turn you over.
Well, just out of character, what would you consider legitimate law enforcement? Because it's all feudal in there. Of course, you may not know that.
Basically, law enforcement that convinces Kale they're legitimate.
Maybe give me a history check to see if you know much of anything about the Far East.
Of course not.
No, not really.
Minimal.
Let me try this guy, eh? Ooh, look at that fucking bonus. Okay, but let me see.
I think that's just like the Kale's not a lawful person, he's neutral, but
I see. he doesn't want trouble. I understand.
If an authority that he recognizes as legitimate comes and asks for a criminal, he's not going to tell them no.
Yeah.
Because crimes are crimes.
You do realize some people are labeled criminals for no good reason. Okay.
Yeah, so, like us.
Yeah, so, you know, you might
at one time.
Yeah, you might find... You gotta find Sue, so, you know. You might find that relatable. Okay, so 33, that's big PP roll. So, okay. He doesn't know everything, but he's definitely read some books on it. So, the Far East is called the land where the gods walk the earth. Now, whether these are, you know, proper gods is really up for debate, because usually gods do not interfere in the business of mortals. At best, they, you know, send them visions and grant them powers like Kale has and Frithigar, right? Presumably, these are some supernatural creatures. Could even be demons. You know, like, maybe there's a bit of conjecture there, like, the Far Eastern tieflings are called Oni and such. You know, they have shapeshifters and dragons and all that good stuff. Presumably, whatever bounty hunters are after her are of that variety, because she's too fierce to merit anything less than that. Like, send a bunch of fucking, you know, bunch of traffic cops. Nah, that's... No. So it might not be as legitimate as Gil would assume. But just ask, you know.
Sounds like a can of worms.
It is, but, you know, gotta play this character. She's, you know, a bit aloof in that sense, you know. But then if she feels like moving on, it might not hurt to tell you what's what, so you can feel free to ask. I will need a diplomacy check, though.
I mean, he's not gonna pry. If it doesn't become an issue, he doesn't need to know.
Okay.
He's willing to let things play out.
So Frith was proposing giving her an identity.
Would she understand that if I guess she understands now, right?
Yes, she understands common.
Okay. So, what'd you think of that?
Says, what do you mean?
Well, you know, you can we can draw you up some official papers, call you something else, get you a job in town, and you can live a quiet life.
I see. You know, that's very much something I'd be interested in. Tell me, do you have many children in the community?
Some, but hopefully, you know, more going forward.
Ah, right, you have one on the way, right?
Well, the community, we're trying to get it to grow, so, you know.
Well, no, you Frithgar specifically, have one on the way.
Yeah.
I would very much like to be a caretaker for these children.
Like
would that be... Yeah, like a teacher.
Oh, you could see, we could... What are your skills?
Well, I can't say I have much in the way of that.
Might be handy, because she would have, like, a bunch of different knowledge and skills that, like, no one else would have, right? So... Sure,
but most of her skills revolve around the use of all kinds of weapons. She is a weapon master, so she wields, like, a two-handed sword, a nodachi, a spear falchion kind of thing, a naginata, and the longbow.
Yeah. This is all good.
Presumably some other things as well, you know.
What age groups is she looking at to teach?
Any.
Well, hey, you know, we could get you hooked up with a place that you can rent and do, you know, have a school that teaches these things or whatever you want, and see who the free market brings, you know.
Have to do a background check on her. We don't want any pedos.
Women are mostly not pedos, so we're probably fine.
Mostly, yeah. I mean, you know. But potentially, if you get to know her, you'll find out what's what.
I mean, what could go wrong? An assassin teaching children.
We're a land of laws. You know? She has to get a license to be assassin teaching. For that. Do you have a license?
I think we should get that old lady from the house to supervise her. Break her in a little bit.
Which one?
I thought she died.
Oh, the lady, she have bad knees or bad hips?
She died.
She died, bro.
Oh, did she die?
Yeah. We went to visit and check on them the last session I was here, and she was dead.
No, you're right.
Yeah. And Kale was kind of wrecked by that.
Yeah.
I remember.
But she went peacefully in her sleep, you know, and happy that someone was inheriting her, you know, estates. So
yeah, she brought in all these young women to help out, and they kind of took over.
Yeah, so happy ending, I guess.
Surrogate daughters to inherit.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of those women could help us sort of settle in. I think she probably needs it. Needs a little bit of civilizing.
Going good. Recapping and gonna move forward in a second. Right, so that's good.
Can I make another insight check to kind of see? Okay. Oh boy, how do I put this? We've been around her a bit, so I figure I could kind of see if she's more introverted, more extroverted. What kind of has she responded more to someone trying to be kind to her or someone being direct? That kind of thing. So we could kind of
I'm gonna use your
who would be a good person to put her under.
Okay, that 35 roll is very good. We're gonna use that because you did roll to get a read on her, and I would think this counts. Okay, so yeah, she definitely feels introverted, right? Presumably as part of her job. She didn't go out much, and when she did, she would murder people. So.
So she seems to do better, kind of left on her own, not bothered too much.
Well, think about the fact that she does respond favorably to children, right? That seems to put a smile on her face. Presumably, she appreciates the innocence in them and wants to protect that. So that's certainly something to consider.
You just gave me an idea.
Really? Let me hear it.
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily do this in our kingdom because we don't really have a lot of that, but
okay.
In older editions, I know one thing Pelorites did is run a bunch of orphanages, and so I would assume our church has something like a daycare if children aren't in school when their parents are out working.
Though. You do have a school.
Yeah. She could be like a school nurse.
Well, that would necessitate medical knowledge, and I'm afraid her knowledge of anatomy is limited to, how to disembowel people and stuff. So, might not,
I mean, all a school nurse does is wipe noses and bandage knees.
Knees, yeah. Yeah, but like reading and writing and stuff, it's always good because not everyone in this community can even do that.
Well, Kale also kind of has a second idea in mind there.
Okay.
Woe be the father of the child who comes in all beaten up and bruised.
Oh. Yeah, bro. Watch out for Mama Wolf. Oh, God damn.
Have you ever seen Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah. Yeah.
You hit the kid, I hit you.
Yeah, I think she might make for a good teacher. Like, yeah, all of that combined might make for quite good stuff. And potentially
how did it feel to hit that son of a bitch? God, I love that movie.
When they grow up a bit, she can teach them some self-defense. How about that? Some martial arts, some sword fighting. Why not?
Fucking
and maybe
female GTO over here.
And maybe she can even teach you some, weapons skills, because that's what you really want, isn't it?
Me?
You guys. Not you. You have your mace for ceremonial use.
Yeah.
And the occasional melee basic attack for free.
Kale's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Goggins, on the other hand.
I think that arrangement works perfectly, to be honest. Presumably you'll head to the tailor to have her an outfit made in more of the local variety. Of course, Deirdre is very giddy to meet such a person from so very far away, so different, so, and she remarks her tattoos. You see, if you hold your mouse over, she has some very distinctive tattoos. It's like, whoa. But she doesn't know, or maybe she might know from all the weapons she's put in, she does. Deidre doesn't quite underestimates the danger this woman poses, and she's all like handsy and while measuring her, and it's like, oh, yeah, interesting, cool and foreign, Nice Mass Effect reference. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's very good. And presumably you go to the school to see if there's any positions open, and the old lady that's also getting on in years says, well, yes, of course, we always want to look for volunteers, but very few come looking. We would love to have her. I'm sure she and the kids will get on swimmingly. Well, at least she knows the language, let me put it that way. Right. Unless there's anything else, I think we could move on.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
By the way, guard, when you pick up that gem from Elador, she tells you that her and Nimhain have been talking and have quite a few things in common. They're getting along well. Is that reassuring for you or worrying? I would like to...
Oh, that's great. Nimhain needs some good friends.
Yeah, and Elador too. Yeah.
Trying to remember which one Eldor is. We have so many.
You're only Red Mage, the cute brunette.
No, I remember what she looks like. Oh, right, Artificer. I kept forgetting if she was Librarian or Artificer or Jeweler.
Artificer. So basically an enchanter of items, right?
Okay.
She can create some items, but not overly complex ones, understandably. Yeah, and in fact, Gorath will compliment you for the choice of people to bring in and work in his tower. He will emphasize his tower. And he will add, I don't blame you for doing it. I was very much absent. So
yeah, you kind of abdicated your position here.
Yeah, so well, I won't try to put on the accent because that would seem disrespectful. But you can sort of imagine his accent, yes, well, I was taking a little trip through the Feywild. The Feywild. Are you aware? Is your character aware of that kind of thing, or should I ask for an Arcana check?
I think that would just be an Arcana check by default.
You do have an item. You do have a certain item. Oh.
Kale's not that learned, as he continues to prove.
He had a brain fart on top of that. No, but remember, when you entered that cave in Thay, where you found Hologear, you found an item, like a lens, I think. Yeah, sort of like a lens. That if you looked through it, it showed you images from the Feywild, as if you were looking through a telescope to the other side. That's what you could tell at the time. In fact, Gorath will be able to perceive that item, even while bagged. He will request it, you will likely give it to him, because he is a trained mage, and he will get on to study it, especially with Elador, as a new artificer. After some time, presumably they spend some time researching the whole thing. You guys remember you finding some corpses belonging to Wraithguard members? Not sure you know that they're called that, but they were Wraithguard members in the Bloodgate. Well, you salvaged 2 Oculus Speculum from them, eyepieces. Well, Elador, together with Gorath, might be able to come up with a system to communicate verbally and visually at a distance. She can scry.
Oh, I'm a dipshit.
What?
I was thinking about our vassals. Eldor wasn't one of our vassals. Wasn't one of our. She was. Yeah, she is now, but she was a red. Okay. Now I remember.
Basically.
Wow,
Yeah.
See, that's just. I have everything separated, different boxes in my head, and she was in the Thay box. She was not in the vassal / follower box.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! That does make the fact that she and Neemham have been getting along. Oh dear.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing for Neemham. Maybe not for Caleb.
No, why would it be? Come on. You're worrying too much.
Uh-huh.
They actually have quite a bit in common, but that remains up to you to, ask about, learn more about their backstories, because...
Yeah, they were both into Kale when they first met him. Yeah.
I mean, besides that, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can tell you they've had rough times during childhood, one way more than the other.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to that when it's more relevant. Right now, I just wanted to mention that this is the top research project going on right now. Being able to make those 2 eyepieces be able to communicate with home base. How about that?
So not only will we be able to use the eyepieces for their practical purpose, but we'll also be able to get messages back home if we end up in the ass end of the world again.
Yeah. So that's very helpful, I would say. You still can't teleport home, but one thing at a time, eh?
We could use like a big ass flying carpet or something.
Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe not a carpet, because that's a bit poverty, but okay. Right. So let me think. Shall we?
Carpet could hold Goggins.
Yeah. Well, you know, because if it's like a big old red carpet, who knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
All right. So let me see. Shall we skip to preparing for the festival? How about that?
Sure.
Okay, let me put you guys down at the newly built festival grounds. Hope you don't see the mess of NPCs I have strewn about.
Nope.
No, good. Good. Let me see who I need to activate. Good thing I'm not streaming again, because that would have been spoilerish. Come on, where did I? Okay. Okay, so let me select who is most relevant now. Okay. So here you meet Lady Devotion, the High Priestess of Sune from La Rosa in Fiore, from the city of Furby, with whom Gorath is acquainted. Ah, my lord, so nice to meet you. I have been diligently preparing the festival grounds. It is a beautiful land, and I cannot wait for the festivities to commence.
All right. Let's do it.
Oh. I mean, you got questions, stuff, I don't know. Do you want me to play Gorath, or... because I can, but... I mostly want to leave it to you guys, you know? Sorry.
Oh, so you want, it's Gorath's obviously going to do his thing. Is that what you're getting at?
I don't know what you mean.
The horny elf?
I mean... Again, it depends, really, but we'll see, you know? In fact, Gorath will ask, my lady, did you bring Saria over here? Oh, yes. She did so much appreciate taking her out of her unfortunate confinement. The fresh mountain air, I believe, will do her wonders. Truly. And she has been asking about you constantly. Incessantly, I might add. She's even painted a picture of you. Strictly from memory. I'm not sure I've told you he has a perfect memory with regards to the bodily form.
Is Sarah is here?
Well, she's not presently in this scene, but this is her.
Oh, okay. So she's...
Normally, she... Yeah.
She's looking for a piece? I'll
recap some other time, I guess.
Okay.
Or I can now. She was keeping her in horny jail. Saria is a succubus, but she's being kept there so as not to, partake in her nature as a succubus. Keep her pure, as if to say. For her and others' benefits. protection, not benefits. So that's what the deal is, in very, very short. But, she cares about her and wants her to, get out and do stuff, meet people. And she initially introduced her to Gorath because she trusted that he could keep her in his pants. And oddly enough, he could, because he knows what would happen if he didn't. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah,
I mean, you know what you know what succubi are about. You've even fought one or two, haven't you?
I mean, I'm not super familiar. I assume they, like, suck your thrill or whatever.
Yeah, your soul, something like that, So that's no good. And if they get a taste for it, it's all over,
Yeah.
It's like dogs and human blood flesh, So yeah. Let's see, what else? Actually, I should have had this meeting here at their camp, because they have a camp.
Well, if they got a teddy bear.
I'm watching the stream and it's delayed.
Oh,
a teddy bear, yeah. That likely belongs to Saria as well, because, she's mostly a painter, but she also makes dolls. Like cute ones, not creepy ones like you saw in Thay. Not like that. Yeah, and presumably the cart, the thing, I suppose you could call it a palanquin, but not really.
Gypsy cart.
Yeah, well, it's covered, and all that stuff. So people wouldn't, get under her influence. Right, let's get back.
That was just out of town, or what?
Yeah, it's nearby in a clearing and near a river, right?
Alright.
Mostly for her and a few trusted people that she has. You can't really see many of them right now. Presumably they're out and about doing their thing, preparations and whatnot. Yeah. Except for this tiefling woman carrying around a large drum.
What's her deal?
Presumably she is a bard. I think Gorath remembers when she started playing this interesting rhythm that made one's blood pump all the more faster. Slightly faster. For the various activities going on in La Rosa Infiore. Because, it was basically a high-class, brothel. Without, sugarcoating it. It was very classy. And it is in line with their religion, so, works out.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, so presumably there's more in this party, like bards and dancers, all that good stuff. But you can't really...
Hopefully they're not planning on making this a permanent thing here.
No, it's just for the festival. As you can see, it's temporary. Dance and that kind of thing. They live in Fermi, yeah.
This is why they petitioned us to have it here.
Yeah, it's more room, of course. Plus, it's a way nicer atmosphere in nature, right?
I was thinking they wanted to branch out a bit.
I'm not sure.
Well, there's plenty of nice space along the river here.
Yep. Right, but Yeah, going back to the fairgrounds, she can tell you that there will be quite a few contests as well. So people can join in, socialize, and maybe win some prizes. And it would be our honor if my lords would partake. I'm sure you have many skills that would come in very useful.
I mean, I don't know about that. If we had Goggins compete in some kind of a physical competition, I don't think it'd be fair to everybody else.
Well, we do have an ale drinking. Oh, Goggins will likely stop her right there. Did you say ale drinking?
Show me the barrels.
Pie eating and ale drinking, as a matter of fact.
Ah, my two favorite activities in one.
I don't know if that'd be fair to everybody else, big man. One second, I gotta step away and fix something.
Okay. Lord Goggins, I understand. Did I catch your attention?
Aye, that's the
She's
name.
being a bit flirty. That's what she does, you know. Of course, not intentionally so, not with any ulterior motive. That's just how she rolls. You can see she looks in a very interesting manner, not by accident.
I'm sure these succubus activities rubbing off on her.
Oh, no, Devotion is a tiefling. Like, openly so. But she did decorate her horns and stuff, you know, to appear more angelic, beautiful, because she is the high priestess of a love and beauty goddess. So I think that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might be shortest.
Might I even interest you in the dancing contest? I would very much like to see your body in motion. And she giggles, you know, cutely. It's like...
Dancing, not my strongest activity.
Not unless it's with the sword, eh?
Exactly.
Out of character. Well, maybe some other of you fine gentlemen would like to partake in that. Maybe Sir Gorath would like to participate in the magic tricks competition that we have set up.
Goggins will he'll slap Gorath on the back and say, "My man here loves to dance. He's got some slinky moves. I'm sure he'll be willing to show."
No, I'm afraid I know nothing of the sort, and my magic does not limit itself to mere tricks, you see. I am an accomplished mage, studied with some of the finest magic weavers in the lands. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, with a small smirk on his face.
Nice.
And we have some more competitions, such as the storytelling competitions. I hear that adventuring lords such as yourselves might have one or two stories to tell. And maybe if your wit is of the sharper variety, we also have an insult contest. All in good fun, I assure you. We do have referees standing by in case things get heated. As well as a dragon race. That's quite something to behold.
Dragon race.
You're curious about that?
Yeah.
You're gonna ask?
Tell me more about the dragon race.
Oh yes, you see, our dragons are quite fierce, quite beautiful creatures, and you will each um, take one as your partner in a you know exciting race, to win prizes. You'll see, it's a real blast, I assure you.
Do we ride the dragons? Is that what we'll be doing?
You'll see. I won't spoil it.
Wow.
Please, Mr. Goggins, Lord Goggins.
I'll have to call myself Goggins Dragon Rider.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And finally, we do have a contest for arts and crafts, in case any of my lords feel like creating something beautiful out of various materials that we will happily provide. What? No, Swan. Why would you think that? Come on.
That's why I put it not in the live stream chat.
Dragon Rider. Oh my god.
No, nothing like that. You'll see. I won't.
This is a PG. This is a PG.
This is a good Christian stream. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, what else you gotta discuss? I guess. She does mention that she's advertised this festival far and wide.
What? Sounds good.
What are you confused about, Retronus? It's nothing like Swan says. So disregard him.
On with the festivities.
But I think it will be fun nonetheless. Okay, well, if you want to start it off, like, properly, we can. Right, so, should I... oh, God. So I have a lot of NPCs, like, invisible here, and presumably they're in between, commoners and stuff. I suppose I can put a few of them down, but, that will only just create confusion.
What are these booths?
So,
food and stuff?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of merchants that have come to peddle their wares. All kinds of stuff, like, various articles of clothing, food, trinkets. You can even buy some chocolate if you like. I think Kale might be interested in that. All kinds of beautiful flowers, artisan stuff. Like wooden sculptures and you think that might be something that Elizabeth would very much appreciate. If you remember that aspect. Weapons? Not really.
Okay.
It's the Harvest Festival, and that wouldn't be, very relevant or appropriate. But if you want weapons, you can get them, like, off screen. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I do forget what the prices were for, like, chocolate and stuff, because I do remember you getting some when you were in Fermi the first time. But maybe you don't want to buy any, so that's fine. Where's Goggins, by the way?
Oh, he's just sitting down.
Where?
Just to the left. Just on I thought these were benches, but are they barrels or?
No, the scale is all wrong, but yeah, they're small chairs.
Oh, okay.
Right, so let me, I don't know, bring in people. Let's start with the Emerald Islanders. Whole bunch of them. Boom. There you go. They came in as a party. Here's your friend Vice.
Nice.
Here's
Barack
the...
Obama doing?
What?
Barack.
He looks oddly sober right now, but presumably that won't last long. Because it is a party. That's why he has Cormac right next to him to keep him as sober as possible for as long as possible. But it's, you know, you know, tilting at windmills with that. Yeah, it's hopeless.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he won't try. Okay, who's next? The dwarves. They're being loud, as dwarves tend to be.
The twins.
In fact, Baron the Bald, you know, crazy motherfucker as he is, he talks like a good 20, 30 decibels above everyone else. Is like, well, I sure hope these tall people can party. At least half as good as us dwarves.
Evening, boys.
Oh, big man! Oh!
Don't
They
need to
hug
tell them
your
about
waist because they can't reach any higher than your waist, you know. Oh, big man!
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Big man, you gonna arm wrestle us soon? Been itching for a... This guy.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah, he's the captain of the goat cavalry.
Yeah.
He's a crazy motherfucker. He loves to fight. He loves war. He's crazy. Super bombastic. Like
Hey,
more so
listen.
than the average dwarf, you know.
If you three get on top of each other's shoulders, you'll be as tall as me.
Ah, big man's a joker. You'll see what's what when we wrestle. You'll see. All in good fun, of course. You know, I guess you met some people that are nearly as competitive as you, and that's always some good fun, you know.
I'm sure they'll be in the drinking and the pie competition.
On the opposite side of the crazy bombastic spectrum are the elves. So this is your elf ambassador, and his second in command, a humorless looking woman. But she, you know, tagged along because, you know, she needs to get to know the place she is serving at. So there's that. She even looks uncomfortable in her casual clothes, which is kind of interesting.
Yep.
Okay, let's see, some more Emerald Islanders. Heyo.
Nice.
Gil can spot his two favorite brunettes talking and enjoying themselves, interestingly.
Good.
Let's keep it that way, huh? Next to the hunters is this wild girl, as well as this wild girl. Her spirit companion is out, and in fact, her parents are here too. How about that?
Wait, what?
Is that the Chief Gazer?
Yep. We've come to see how civilized, the so-called civilized people celebrate things, and to make sure that our daughters are comfortable and learning. It remains to be seen if all is well.
Oh, this guy.
As opposed to the other guys, this guy is drunk, but when is he not drunk? You know?
Oh well, look who it is. My old dueling buddy.
Yes, that was quite the duel you gave me, my friend. Really got the blood pumping.
I've got much stronger
I dare say
since
I've
then.
never had such an opponent before. Your strength is admirable.
Aye.
But one should always take heed. Strength is not the only thing a leader needs.
Aye, you
The
gave
other
me a
thing-
good bruising.
The other thing a leader, and really any man needs, is alcohol. And he extends his drinking horn to you.
Dogs will take a big old
Drink?
swig.
Endurance check.
Big old swig.
Endurance check.
As I recall, it's pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, it's moonshine.
This guy. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Not the best.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. It does burn your throat a bit, but it doesn't knock you out like it would really most other people. Now, the shamaness, the wife, will ask, how has Serian been all this time? I've been hearing good things.
Arian?
Yeah, your local shamaness, the young one. Remember, she did quite a few things.
Yeah. Goggins will tell her about the work she did in the
Actually, I
forest.
should put some celebratory music, right? Okay, now that's better. I presume you're gonna tell her all that good stuff, right? I mean, there's no need to recap it if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, he'll just tell her that she was blessed by the Dryad and for cleansing the forest of evil, and he'll just fill her in on all that good stuff.
Whoa, she seems impressed. Oh, Serion, you have grown quite a bit more than I ever thought you would. This land truly is blessed, and has offered you quite a lot. I have to commend you people. I initially didn't know it would turn out this well, but my trust did pay off. Soon enough, look who shows up. Heyo.
Uh-huh.
Why isn't anyone else participating in the chats? You know.
I'm the guy over, but
Of course, Elizabeth, waves energetically at you guys. A bit out of character for her. Mostly she's more subdued than that, but she does have quite a liking to you guys.
Well, could I have control of Gorath's movements?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me. Ownership. All players owner. There you go. He's become the town bike.
Oh,
Makes sense.
I can't move.
What?
Where's Elizabeth in all this?
Bottom left.
Oh yeah, you haven't been following. Let me put her front and center so you see. There you
Well,
go.
there's a lot of NPCs is all.
There's gonna be more.
I can't move.
but-
Gorath at all.
Okay. Owner and guard also owner and Daru also owner. Okay, there you go.
Okay. I did do the accent.
Don't bother. Don't even try.
Elizabeth?
No. Oh man, he tried. Oh god.
I gotta change it from my voice. I can't just be me.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Well, I've heard there's a big party. How can I skip on that? Have you forgotten all about what I'm about, Mr.
Did you-
Gorath?
Did you miss me?
Oh, you know it. My golem is okay, but is nowhere near as fun as conversing with flesh and blood people. and all the winky winks that she can muster, especially since they do have a bit of history. And in fact, if you roll me an insight check, you will find that she will eye this other girl she knows quite well. Look. Over there,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that whole thing? Yeah, good.
Oh, he remembers.
Yeah, of course. How could he not? Okay.
He's gonna start working his magic.
Well, let's see. The night, it isn't even night yet, so there's plenty of time. Okay, let's see who shows up next. Let's see. Okay, a bunch of Fermians. Up, and well, this one's your retainer, but she will hang out with some of her people. Okay, there's some new faces around, right? So the Countess, of course, is incognito because of her status, but you immediately recognize her knight captain, right?
For some reason I don't remember. It wasn't Vance. Wasn't that Weiss?
No. This is someone new. In fact, if you go there and talk, but I would assume you take it, one by one, sort of. You talk to small groups. That's why I arranged them in small groups.
Hello.
Oh, Lord Frithgar. It's so very nice to see you again, and in good health.
Who's this?
The rebuilding and the rebuilding of Fermi is proceeding apace. I will. Yes, she is the leader of the Fermi Adventurers League.
Oh, okay.
And Aurora is basically her second in command over there. Command it's a bit much, but a senior adventurer.
How did you repair all the sewers? They were pretty messed up.
Well, it's certainly not our job, but we did clean up the stragglers of that whole invasion. With a few scars to show for it, but ultimately it ended up fine, after such a horrible event. No small thanks to you. I mean, wait, did I phrase that correctly? In no small part thanks to you. That's it.
It's been fixed because of it.
Yeah. I would like to introduce you to my old friend, Mr. Vance Howard. He is a seasoned adventurer.
Okay.
Seasoned adventurer.
Tell me about yourself, Mr.
Give me a history check, please.
Rolling.
Because
nice.
in the
So you can bullshit me now.
Yeah, like he's kind of famous in adventuring circles. Anyone else wanna give me that history check? Because can't tell you much about this guy right off the bat if you don't.
I mean, Kale's nearby, so he has a glance at this conversation, I suppose.
Let's have Gorath too. Why not? Oh, 23 is good. You rolled exactly the same as Gorath, which is okay. Luckily, you don't need much of a history check to know that this guy is a famous adventurer. And pretty old at that. Doesn't look like it though. Like, from the stories you've heard of this guy, he's like in his 80s must be, but he looks no older than 50.
Did he have the?
He warmly might be. You can even ask. Like, oh, Mr. Howard, reading about you, I assumed you would look like an old man. Well, no. Luckily, the elves have had a hand in that, and there you go. In fact, I am 87 years young, he will say, jokingly, while warmly squeezing Frithgar's hand. Hey, Siv.
Sorry about the delay there. Took me longer than I thought to get away. It was worth it, but
Understandable. You have +5 holy protection on, I understand.
Are you sure that wouldn't just burn me? Although, it's always good to use protection.
I'm gonna turn your volume a bit higher because you're a bit.
Oh, I'm a little far away from my.
I see.
Can I turn? I think my mic's at max capacity, but I'm about as close
well,
to the
I
mic
can
as
turn
I can
you
be.
a bit higher from the Discord. There you go, 100%. Okay.
Thank you. I'll also just try to speak up.
Yeah, thank you. Right. So yeah, this guy is full of stories and charm. An old ass adventure. And he did a joke about, the elves have kept me young. Presumably some kind of elixir, right?
Where do you get this elixir from?
Well, that's a secret. Hey.
Arrest this man, move him and torture him to get a secret. I'm just kidding.
Sorry. Oh. No, but some elves do have some secret cities. I'm not sure I should be telling you that, but it's not like you can find them that easily, can you? No, it's kind of a known fact. Let's, and potentially Gorath can corroborate that. So there you go.
All right, fair enough. So where are you from?
Oh, where am I not from? Originally. Why from the Heartlands, of course.
The Heartlands? Do I know about this?
Presumably you're from there too. It's the former imperial country. The Empire had most of the continent, but the country which now contains the former imperial city and surroundings, including the largest farm area in the continent, over which Governor Manath is presiding over. So yeah, there's quite a few things. It's a large country, very diverse, but properly diverse, not yeah.
How far is the
from the Heartlands?
How far is the journey to the capital?
Might be something like a week, maybe more.
Okay.
Depends on how you travel, of course. But I'm quite used to travel, even in my age, so that's good. I was actually in Fermi when Lady Emiliana invited me over. Said that you are also up and notable adventures, and of course I wanted to see what's going on. It's in fact very nice to make your acquaintance. And I would like to trade a few stories over some. Sorry?
That's it. Oh yeah, we just been saving the world and stuff. No biggie.
No biggie, yeah.
Typical weekend shit.
Well, maybe not the world, but countries. Entire countries.
Yeah.
Well, a city-state, yeah. Some city-states, 2 of them, and 1 entire country. More recently.
Chris, I can't remember. Are we talking about the Emmy Dogs Day?
The what?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
The MD Dog.
What?
He's doing pig Latin.
Oh. Well, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh gosh.
I see.
Or sorry,
Okay.
the Imid Dog.
What?
The demi
No
dog.
idea what. I see. Yeah, exactly that.
I was doing Pig Latin bad.
I see.
Improper Pig Latin.
Imitate God, dog.
Oh,
Timid dog.
okay, enough. Right, so an entire country. Well, that definitely sounds exciting. I hope it's something you can share over some cold ones, hot ones, whichever you prefer.
I think there was only hot ones back then.
Referring to drinks, but who knows? You know, he's obviously full of wit that only a lot of experience can confer upon someone. Right. A bit further away, you can see, also in this traveling party, you can see this sailor man over here. You have met him while gambling. He was quite a bit of fun, and I think he lost some money to you, actually. This guy.
Yeah.
And he does have with him another middle-aged gentleman, as well as a young lass.
Is that his wife or daughter?
She's quite a bit younger than him, so safe to assume.
Cabin boy.
Greetings, my friends.
Yeah.
Greetings, my friends. What brings you to this? We'll meet again at a festival, it seems. Will we be doing some more gambling? I'm always up for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hopefully, I will not lose as badly as last time, though. And hopefully, no monsters invade this beautiful area of the world.
Yeah. No,
Well, if they
Upon hearing about all this crazy stuff and gambling, the young woman next to him is like, oh, eye roll, oh, cringe,
Oh,
cringe, sus, huh?
hopefully any monsters stupid enough to try that we've killed by this point.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this chick, but she's a bit more off to the side. We'll get to her a bit later. Sir, this guy right next to him, sir, I advise not to be reckless even during a festival. You know how our finances have been recently. Yes, I'll try my best. But if you see me about to take one drink too many, you better knock it off out of my hands. Yes, I'm used to that.
don't worry about the finances. You're going to win them all back. You'll win it all back.
I should introduce you fine gentlemen, to my navigator, Mr. Griffin Whitley. He does discourage me from having too much fun, you see. And to not be any lower, my first mate, my very daughter, Lynette. She is to be a captain someday. To which she scoffs, oh, no way, Dad. Not gonna do that. Cringe. Don't be so sus. I'm not sure if what kind of language Zoomers in this world use. Presumably some of that. Not a Zoomer. She's about 20.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What's up with Goggins there?
He's just keeping an eye on these. He's just having a walk round. And notices this Grayson's a bit of a dour chap.
Yeah, well,
He'll offer him a
he
drink.
does strike you as quite a serious man. Presumably, someone needs to be on that ship. Right? Because otherwise it'll sink the fuck down. Presumably Gorath, because he has an eye for this kind of thing, recognizes this young lady over here. Again, from the Fermian gambling tables. Presumably he, get to talking. My lady, don't I know you from somewhere? Ah, yes. Yes. Wait. What fucking accent do I use for this?
Snake.
I
Snake
am...
accent.
don't you mean fucking snail eater?
Don't know what that is.
Ah yes, Hong baguette. Yes, monsieur, je suis Dahlia. We didn't exactly make acquaintances back in for me, but I am a cultural attaché from Coulombe, France. I did not realize you were a lord. I would have perhaps reached out a bit more. I'm all about cultural matters, you see. And of course, while in Fermi, you do as the Fermians do and gamble. I wonder what Griffin's Gate is all about. Very much looking forward to seeing. Okay, let's see. Oh man, couldn't wait to introduce this band of lovable chuckle fox. You see, a band of Fey revelers. All right, get to looking at them, because I'll be right back.
Got a full house.
Are these hobbits? What are these?
Oh. On a brown cloak. I'm sure I recognize these. Haven't we encountered them somewhere?
I recognize the top left one.
I'm sure this guy, Corner Proud Cloak, we've seen him somewhere. I think they're halflings, aren't they?
He looks like a guy I saw on the train on the way to Macclesfield.
Little fella. Cheeky fella. I think they're halflings, aren't they?
You said Fae, but it's what's Fae? Is that a type of person?
Fae is like magical beings, isn't it? Like F-E-Y, Fae creatures. I think Fae is like fairies and I think it's any creature that's got like a magical origin. It's a Fae.
Well, there's an entire Fey realm in the Feywild, and my understanding is that those creatures originate there and then come here. So while they are natural entities, it's kind of like demons and devils and archons and all that other stuff. They come from another plane. They're just, whereas like demons and devils are forces of chaos or law, Fae are kind of forces of nature.
Do you fancy a bit of gambling, Free?
I'm back.
You won us a bunch of money last time. You gambling. I think you won like 2,000 gold or something before.
Oh, yeah,
I remember.
Crazy. And you guys are like, don't do it. I'm like, all in.
Yeah.
Remembering back during your gambling moments.
Yeah.
By the way, won't Cairo socialize a bit? Especially since he's now, these guys
actually
general.
here. Oh, I thought you meant no one else wanted to play me.
Well, we wouldn't presume to, especially since you were coming after all, right?
Yeah.
Let me put you in the thick of things. Although, if you do want to interact with any of the previous people, if any of them, seemed interesting to you, that's also fine.
That's a lot of halflings.
Well, there's a bunch of halflings, 2 gnomes, and 2 elves. Let me.
I'm gonna be honest.
Recall.
The face of the one on
gnomes.
the top left of that group of 7 is freaking me out. That's too wide a smile.
Yeah, well, you know. She does have quite the energetic laugh. You can hear her from, like, I don't know, probably the top of the mountain.
I've met girls like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
and
real
yeah, you
Tifa
do see-
vibes from Fiorentina over here.
Oh yeah. She's good. She's the Countess of Fermi, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about that a bit later, I guess. Right now, you're socializing, right?
Yes.
And you see this quite loud and happy-looking band of. When I say Fae, gnomes, tieflings, and elves are Fae, you know. And the way you distinguish a gnome from a halfling is the ears, of course. And
As far as
you
I'm
can see
concerned,
that.
I
you can
can't
see
tell the
that,
ears on the one with the big smile.
No, that's a halfling. If not proven otherwise, it's a halfling. Right, you can see that one of them is leading the song, this elf chick, and one of them is leading the group as if in a march. Right, so kind of like this.
I don't think this is a rule of Kairos's, but it's just a personal rule of mine. Oh, that's cute. Alright, never mind. I was gonna say something about never ever trust the Fae. But, you know, maybe people can dance like that.
That's a racism.
Yeah,
No,
I would expect better from a tiefling.
No, they're not untrustworthy. Yeah, I mean, they're not untrustworthy. They might be, you know, a bit naive or horny. That's more their style, you know.
So where are they from?
I'm sorry, I'm suddenly very tired. Which doesn't even make
You
any
can
sense.
go ahead and ask them.
Alright,
Who's gonna talk to him? Maybe Kairos for a change.
the right
you go.
play. What's all this? I suppose. You can usually talk then.
The elf chick up in front will smile and hug you. Oh, a new friend! Hello! Merry band of revelers! We've met on the road. We have no relation to one another, except we're all brothers for life. And we've heard about this festival. Of course, it was only natural that we come and meet more friends.
I see. Well, enjoy the festivities, I suppose.
Did that put you off? Like,
Yeah,
He doesn't get, most of the time when someone throws their arms around Kairos these days, maybe back in the fires of his youth, it was about 50-50, but nowadays it's mostly people trying to grapple him.
yeah, but like, she's a cute elf girl. Come on.
it's okay, Kairos. This is the Free Love
Look at her.
Festival.
Yeah.
Sure, you could do with
yeah.
some group action.
But no, this girl is
Mobbed by
like
people half your
super
size.
lovey-dovey. She's like, but not obnoxiously so. She's immediately endearing. Especially since we've heard it is a festival to Sune. As a cleric of Sune, there's no way I could miss this. She is a cleric of Sune. Right?
Oh no! Can't seem to wake up. I'm suddenly just wiped.
Now this other elf chick will. Why don't you join us in song, friend?
Let's see.
You gonna humor her?
I mean, I doubt I'll be very good at it, but you know, I might as well.
What check should I use for this? Diplomacy? I suppose. We don't have performance checks here, but that's as good as anything, I think. I guess also bluff.
Bluff is after I've slung badly and I want to make them. I don't want to pretend it sounds good.
No, bluff is like following along, not really knowing the words. You just, write the chorus.
I got a higher bluff than diplomacy.
Yeah, roll bluff then. Especially since you don't know the words. Okay, you definitely don't know the words. But
that was that close to an 18. Good grief.
Actually, you could give me a history check too. Maybe you do know the words.
Alright.
Whoa, okay. Whoa! Okay, you honestly do know the words? Vaguely. So they are part of an elvish romance novel, interestingly enough. She seems to have adapted it into song. So your bluff kinda gets a bonus.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you sing along quite well, in fact. Especially, given the circumstances. And let me see. And after she finishes, she will compliment. My friend, you have quite the voice. Have you considered taking on music more permanently? Yes, that would be lovely, says this gnome girl.
I'll look into it in my free time, but I have other duties that require my attention more frequently than singing.
Oh, my friend, you wouldn't know how well barding pays and how much fun it brings. This guy doesn't look like a bard, but
I'll have to make I appreciate the offer.
And this chick says, certainly more than a traveling mage would. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Soon enough, this guy shows up. I hear Derby singing. Let me join in. He has a low, booming voice.
Oh, who is it?
He kind of looks like Jack Black. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's awesome.
Let me share a song that sounds kind of like this guy would sing, because it's pretty fun. Let me share it in the Discord, because I'm a copyright, All right. But you do look at the guy. He's loud and bombastic, Like, more of a troubadour than a bard, especially since he has no magical power. But his voice carries. His voice carries! You see? You can swear the whole valley can hear this guy, and he's not even singing yet. Doesn't anyone else want to,
I'll keep going with it.
Do it.
Maybe Gorath, maybe Frith wants to join in. I don't know. Come on, have some fun.
I was waiting for the gambling.
Don't be nervous.
Brother?
I'm just waiting for the gambling. Am I on mute?
We couldn't hear you until just now.
Oh, what? Okay, that's weird. I've just been waiting for the gambling to begin.
Ah, well, you
Chill
might.
with the-
You know, you can start, but let's wait for
Chill
to introduce
pirates.
everyone, and then make some groups, eh?
Okay.
Make some groups. Those groups will likely involve the Fremians first and foremost, but we'll see about that. Okay, let's not forget the Blood Ravens here. Let me. Where should I put them? Let's put them near this tent here.
You're at 1 minute, guys.
Maybe Kairos would like to talk to them a bit. But yeah. So this
Whoever I'm
merry
talking
band is
to,
very merry, like probably the merriest you have seen so far. Like carefree as can be.
whoever I'm talking to, as I make my excuse to step away from these guys, I am gonna surreptitiously check my pockets. She did hug me.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she? Come on. You could have incited it so you could, you know, tell if
I hadn't thought about
she
that.
had weird intentions. But no, cute, wholesome girl. Just look at her. Come on.
She is cute.
And in fact, she will hug you again when you leave. Okay, let's put them off to a side. Let me introduce some more NPCs. So, you guys remember your Dragonborn ambassador?
Absolutely.
Turns out he has some friends over. So if you look at this guy has the telltale armor of the Order of the Silver Knight. So likely he is a Paladin of Bahamut. That is the Platinum Dragon gods.
Big B.
But the picture is unfortunately not accurate to that lore. It should be shiny black metal. For some reasons, I won't get into them unless you feel like hearing about it and can give me a history check.
Kale hasn't been good on history checks today.
You can give another because this is an entirely different subject.
Yeah, I can always roll another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
3, not that bad.
14.
I can try one.
Let me see actually.
I think Kale's averaging something in his 3 rolls, like a 2.
I got history training if you want it. Oh, hang on.
23,
A 1,
that's
a
good.
6.
23. Okay. Well, especially. Oh, that's Frith. Yeah, Frith might actually get a small bonus. Why? Oh, 27 for Kairos. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I can tell you. So, the Order of the Silver Knight is the main army and police and stuff of the Horns of Tunon, the Dragonborn homeland. They have a militant and a religious wing. Their crest is a silver dragon. Right, and the paladins have black armor, very well polished, signifying their sacrifice and endurance after their defeat when the Empire came, and their duty in protecting the Empire. Right. The armor also has silver highlights and the dragon on their chest. Okay, and then the other guy has where did I put my notes? Okay, the other guy has blue robes. wait, they are blue robes with, again, the silver dragon, and the crest has the blue field and an added green fern. Yeah. Okay, so that makes him out to be a mage, but a specific mage. They follow Ayun, yeah, the goddess of knowledge, which kind of makes it seem like they are diviners, specifically, right? Dealing with prophecy and far sight and that kind of thing. Right, what these guys are doing here, well, you might well find out. My lord, I would like you to meet my friends, Dirmesh and Makonduath Nardorim. They are from back home, from the Horns of Tunon. We have known each other a long time. We have done our pilgrimage together. This guy, I see. This is a fine place you have here. I do wonder how defensible it is. I have even heard that there was a siege before my friend arrived here. You likely could have used some more Dragonborn on your side. How does Kairos feel about that, seeing as he is the new general of this place?
From a perspective as a general, I don't like I believe our forces are adequate, but Dragonborns are useful. From a Tiefling side, don't Tieflings and Dragonborn frickin' hate each other? Or am I misremembering that?
Well, they have a cordial relationship nowadays. Historically, yeah, you guys hate each other's guts. Nowadays, not that much.
Let's see. I'd probably say something along the lines of, slightly more diplomatic than this. For some reason, I'm just suddenly extremely tired. But probably say something along the lines of basically what I laid out. I'm confident in our forces, but you know, should the situation change and evolve.
One cannot have too many Dragonborn forces on their side. I'm sure even our Tiefling friend might agree.
I'll certainly concede you're formidable warriors. I'll give you that. I'll give you that any day of the week.
Very well, sir. We won't exactly say lord. Technically, you aren't a lord. You'd have to legalize some stuff, some documents before that happens.
Probably I've got my own plans. I don't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, also fair. Yeah, we need to discuss it, but okay. Maybe we can trade some tactics. Maybe we can trade some tactics later.
I'd certainly manage it. I'd certainly be interested.
And meanwhile, this guy, brother, be sure not to antagonize our friend here. We are guests in his land. Yes, yes. Okay, they move on. Okay, you want to talk to the Blood Ravens here, or are you good?
I'm good. I don't know about others, though.
I'm good.
I'm just trying to keep up with everything.
Okay, we have just a few more new guys. Just a second. First of all, speaking of Dragonborns, you see this interesting lady hitting up some people. Now, you don't need a history check to know that usually Dragonborns don't dress like that. Presumably that activates Gorath's almonds a bit. Neurons.
That reminds you of that show Dinosaurs?
Guys?
Oh, shit.
So that's Gorath, someone he knows?
Oh,
No.
That reminds me
Maybe
of
someone
Dinosaurs.
he'd like to know. Yeah, kind of. In fact, he will get approached. Oh my, what a handsome elf guy, elf man. Tell me, pretty, would you like to spend some time together? I'm not a scaly, not a furry either, so I'll have to pass. I will roll an insight check. Look at me being a total fucking schizo.
You mean if Gorath's full of shit, or?
No. No, I'm rolling for a check that I need to verify as the DM.
Oh, jeez, I can't roll today.
Oh. What's your name, my lady? It's Tiasa. And what is yours? Gorath, Silverleaf. Tell me, are you part of Devotion's band? Why, yes, how could you tell? Well, not really difficult to tell that, given your trade. Yes, well, she has been very good to me and providing me much smooth meat. Smooth skins. Let's call it that. It appears they cannot get enough of me either. So, how about you? I will ask just one more time, just to be sure. No, I'll pass. Well, it's your loss. Nah. Okay. Enough of that. What?
I just
What?
It just the thing there just made me laugh. Yeah, it's doing
Yeah, well. Yeah. Okay, now I have some people that are not necessarily grouped up or with each other. Just tell me who seems most interesting to you. And get to know him, maybe.
What's this, Shaylee Wood?
Oh, it looks like she's peddling some potions. Come on, come on! Witness my, interesting and delectable potions. Grow back your hair, grow some new hair. You know, all that kind of things.
What about this Falkirkland?
This guy looks like a grizzled mercenary type.
And, what would Darikon?
Give me a history check.
History?
Mm-hmm. That's a shitty roll.
It must be,
But even I can tell you that she's from the country of Raman. That's where the Browns are. You see.
Oh, okay. So I want to ask,
Like the football team?
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns. I want to ask Shaylee what kind of potions she has.
Oh, all kinds. What are you interested in, my lord?
No, I'm not sure. You got any enhancement type potions?
You mean sexual enhancement?
No. I mean, given your shirt, maybe that's what you would think, but...
Those are quite popular, you know.
No, I'm okay. I don't need anything.
Eventually, everyone needs them, my lord.
Do you have any, what kind of healing potions do you have?
Let me see. Fuck, let me check. Healing, huh? Let me see. Potion of Vitality. This will make you feel 20 years younger and grow your hair, but only in places you want it to grow, and it will even grow back your teeth if you've lost any.
How much is this?
1,000 gold.
Oof. Okay. I gotta talk to
A steal, I assure you.
Is Goggins running the money? How's our bank account?
Your passive insight, because I don't see you rolling active insight. Your passive insight is kind of red flag. Not red flag, but
1,000 gold.
She's kind of. I mean, she's putting on. I thought that was obvious from my delivery, but yeah. I mean, it's not exactly snake oil, but you know. It's not all that.
We're pretty healthy. We're money-wise pretty healthy at the minute.
Does it really grow your teeth back? That's why I'm kind of curious. I didn't get an insight for
that. You asked her and rolled an insight for that?
Yeah.
Why, yes. Look at my bright smile. Of course, that's only thanks to this very potion. She rummages through her bag. Oh, did I misplace my labels yet? Oh. Again, sorry. I mislabeled them again. Oh, shit. Of course, she tries to hide all that from you, but you know, even in your helmet, you can see her fumble.
All right. Well, I guess I won't buy it, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. She sounds like a bullshitter.
Oh, then let me introduce you to my potion of invulnerability. By the way, you could have you could ask what the potion of vitality actually does, out of character, of course.
Okay, what's it do?
Minor action: drink a potion, spend a surge. Instead of the hit points you normally regain, you regain 25 HP and make a save.
Okay. So she's total crap.
Not totally. It's still a good potion.
What's the regular price on that?
1,000. I'm not lying about the price.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're probably fine.
Then how about invulnerability? You drink a potion and become impervious to all physical damage.
For one turn?
Out of character, yes. It's not all, it's just 35. What? Damn. Tell me that's not amazing. 35 resist all damage. 5k.
Oh, 35.
5k. Okay.
Oh.
5k. Yeah, it's a minor action. Drink resist 35 all damage until the end of your next turn. Like, bruh.
Nice.
Imagine Goggins drinking that shit when he's about to dive in.
Basically invulnerable.
Yeah. 35, like.
That's expensive though, 5 grand for one round.
It's a level 20 potion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is anyone else here selling things, or is just her?
Well, she's more, let's just say, noteworthy. I'm not pretty sure you're not interested in trinkets and gimmicks and whatchamacallits, right?
Yeah.
Hey DM, you'll have to send me the avatar for Venli later. I've been looking for a armored half-elf female for a campaign.
Right now, actually. Yeah. Go ahead. You might want to use the reverse image search to get some more high definition. But it should be pretty good already, because, you know. So you want to buy that, even though it doesn't make you immortal, literally immortal?
5. I don't want to spend the money on it right now.
That's fine.
Too rich for me.
Oh, my lord, no.
Fair enough. Well, the level 10 version is 25 damage. I'll say 200 gold.
I see.
That's not bad.
Heroic tier. Yeah, that's not bad either. Like, super cheap and
Take
stuff.
that. Take a few of those for that, if they're going.
Oh, what? Really? Oh. Okay.
That's the one that uses non-organic ingredients. Should we get 5?
Yeah.
5 for a
okay.
grand.
So spend your grand.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. So you get 3 potions of invulnerability, 1 elixir of speed. That's actually worth 350 gold pieces. And a potion of clarity. She mislabeled them. She's a putz.
Okay. But we wouldn't know that, right? Like, we wouldn't know that
If you give it to your alchemist, she'll be able to tell.
Okay, I got
Because
it.
this chick's a merchant, she's not an alchemist.
Okay, got it.
Yay, thank you! Whee!
It's better work.
What's the potion of clarity do?
Once before the end of the encounter, you can reroll an encounter or daily power
Ooh, that's nice.
of level 10 or lower.
What's that cost? 200?
Yeah,
Or
200.
Did we get that
So-
back?
Yeah, you got actually 150 gold more than what you paid for in value.
Oh, okay.
The elixir of speed gives you a +2 bonus to speed for 1 hour. Potentially multiple encounters, yeah. So that's, wow.
Imagine the
Yeah,
Goggins.
they're all actually quite good.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, actually. Take it.
Okay, who do you want to talk to next?
What about this Aurora? I don't recognize her.
She's an adventurer from Fermi.
Oh, okay. Is that her hand? Is it invisible?
No, it's bandaged.
Oh.
Oh my god, I lost Kale!
Okay.
Where did he? Okay.
I mean, mostly out of these 4.
I'll talk to Falkirkland. What's up with you, buddy?
You look like a warrior, much like me.
How can you tell?
But you are a knight. You have the distinctive armor and the crest to go with it. It is the crest of Griffin's Gate, I see. Are you its lord or a sworn knight?
Lord.
Oh, I see. I have never enjoyed working for lords. My name is Falkerland. I am a mercenary by trade.
What do you specialize in?
Killing Oilerites.
Killing Oilerites?
Yeah, from the Kingdom of Oiler.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. History check?
You can. You've heard about it like a few times by now. Kind of a poor history check, but you know, it's to the east, northeast, kind of. It's sort of a blend of I don't know, Kaiser Germany and Scandinavia, sort of.
Okay.
It's kind of a rigid, oppressive place ruled by the 4 Ebon Kings. These were some mysterious masked figures that rose up during the War of Prophets, right after the Old Empire fell. And they rigidly enforce the law and have been harassing the Old Empire, the Heartlands, ever since, in minor skirmishes, bandit raids, that kind of thing. Presumably this guy has been dealing with that.
With Germans, eh?
Yeah. I suppose you can even call them Vikings, but not quite.
Very interesting.
Goggins will ask him if he has a plan to eliminate the threats once and for all.
A final solution for the Oilerite problem?
Exactly.
No,
Final
I'm afraid that places won't be conquered without significant losses. See, the Oilerites are a tough bunch, and a very well organized bunch. But I know how they think. I know how they die.
I see. Well, good luck in your efforts.
Now, if you don't mind, would you please direct me to where I can enjoy a proper brew? He emphasizes that as if you will immediately understand what he means.
Oh, there's a drinking contest coming up soon you might be interested in.
Oh, you will find me there, my friend. I hope you'll provide me worthy competition.
Oh, I shall. There's a few my dwarven friends who will be partaking as well.
Ah, good men, the dwarves. Good men, I fought alongside many of them. Even though I prefer working alone, I have welcomed their company and their sword arms.
Aye. They make good compatriots.
Very well, I will see you later. Let me see a thing. Aha, interesting. Let me put you here, Kairos. because I will have this tiefling lady approach you. Sorry. And she will immediately address you. I feel the presence of many vanquished foes around you. You must be a slayer of men, much accomplished. And in the future, many more will fall by your blade.
That's very likely true. I don't measure my accomplishments solely on the number of lives taken, but it is certainly more than many others.
Yes, but until I could meet you and talk to you proper, the spirits have talked to me first. They are awfully chatty, you see. I'm always chatting with them. They have so much to say. Wouldn't you agree?
I have, how do I put this? My personal experience with them is limited, but I do not doubt their power.
Oh, my experience is quite interesting. I have even welcomed such into my very own body. They enjoy interacting with the world, physically, where normally they cannot. It is a pity. Many have been taken so long before achieving much of anything, really. Never mind something as impressive as my lord here. She doesn't know who you are. She already knows a whole bunch of things about you, including being, lord or lord adjacent, probably hinting at your recent victory, too. Like, isn't that a bit sauce?
You are indeed far-sighted. You are indeed far-sighted, lady. How came you by such knowledge? How?
Well, you see, the other side is a constant and massive wellspring of much esoteric knowledge. You do well to keep an eye and an ear open. Why that inside check?
Because she's sus as fuck, and Kale's trying to gauge if she's making like.
He is speaking in some riddle bullshit.
If she's being mysterious, subtle, or I'm gonna ruin their fucking day, and they have no idea, subtle.
Actually, none of the above. She seems to be, how should I say this? Well, given that she mentioned something about the other side, give me an Arcana too, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. That was a 19 on my insight, by the way.
You can rely on Gorath the skill bot. So near a fucking 20.
Knowledge, the true enemy of all religion.
You can nudge Gorath and, what's she got going on about? What's this other side she's talking about? Should I okay, I can roll. That's fine. You could roll too.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, doesn't he have a bonus on home turf? +2? Okay, that's okay. But I suppose I could even put on more of a bonus on him because he just came from another plane of existence. Yeah, she's talking about other planes. I have no idea how she does it. Might be worth asking, although I'm not sure she'll be able to give us a straight answer. Sorry. Also, she mentioned welcoming these spirits into her body. That sounds like a medium. Or I'm not sure that's the proper word in this world, but we players know that that's a medium, right? Yeah, so she's kind of mystical in that sense. And you can tell that she's not bullshitting. Nope. But she is strange. Another out-of-character remark. Remember, Kairos, when you rolled for followers, you got an alienist?
Oh, I do now.
Oh, I see. Yes, the other side is a wellspring of esoteric knowledge. That should have clued you in, I guess.
It probably should have.
What does alien mean? Different, strange, from far away, right? But
Yep.
she's oh, okay. And did you use insight, Karius? No. Give me an insight, please.
Yes, but I will. Roll me
You
insight.
don't need much insight, but okay. You can tell that she's not Turathi. What does that make you think? So she is a non-Turathi tiefling.
Oh, good grief. I've been away from the game too long to remember the specifics. The Dothraki, that's the group that Kairos is from, right? Like the ancient civilization.
Yeah, so the Covenant, right, was a deal that either one or more of the ruling families of Beltrath back in the old days, well, noble families, not the Fyron, of course, made a deal with Asmodeus, but he cursed them with devilish blood. Now, she's not from there. She has no accent, no Turathi accent. Habibi, I no Turath, no. You could ask straight up where she's from.
Yeah, I probably will, but with a little bit more tact than that. Basically, you've...
So as not to commit a microaggression?
Or, start us off on the wrong foot. I can tell that while there's some similarities between us, our heritage differs.
Yes, I am not a child of the Covenant, as you are. My devil's blood is, shall we say, more close to the source. So, yeah, one of her parents literally is a devil.
I'll probably need to...
Because normally that's... besides tieflings, so a child between a tiefling and a non-tiefling is always a tiefling. And there's also the Covenant to take into account, but no, she's like the real deal. First generation, let's say.
Very interesting.
And you can even do an Arcana check, or have Gorath do one for you.
I'll make my own check first. If I don't get it, I'll ask Gorath about it later.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, boy!
Good golly.
That's fine.
I'm glad there's no combat today.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your character could know much about other planes of existence. But Gorath has, felt one for his origins, back when, as an elf, are extraplanar. But elves, unlike Eladrin, out of character, they are more naturalized to the world, much like Turathi tieflings. But she is way more extraplanar. So that explains her stronger ties to the other sides. Let's call it the other side. She talks in riddles. I hope you understood that part.
Yeah, I caught that part.
It's a bit hard to understand her, which, a few insight checks might help. Or asking her to clarify. I don't know. It's part of her charm, I guess. Besides being a goth mommy.
Yeah, okay.
Now she will address you by name, even though you haven't introduced yourself. My Lord Kairos, my name is Marilis. I will be much glad to serve you in whatever capacity I can. I can see much, how should I say, many interesting happenings. Said in a more, mysterious fashion than that, in your future, and I would like to be there for them.
Well, I'm thinking when I said I wanted to meet some more tieflings, I didn't exactly have this in mind. But, you know, it's...
Yeah, crazy goth mommy who does, like, seances and shit. Potentially not just ghosts either, given that, unlike an elf with the Feywild, her as a tiefling has more of a link with the hells. So, but admittedly she does study them, so she's not, like, gonna burst open into a portal to hell like one of those 40k psychers, right? Presumably she has stuff under control.
Yes. So yeah, I would basically end up I'll accept her into our service, albeit privately keep an eye on this one.
Kinda scared, like...
Kairos is probably good enough not to give that much away, but privately he's making a note. Don't let this person... Don't tell this person more than she needs to know. She's gonna know most of it anyway.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Just even without you telling her. So, how about that? And unlike a diviner who scries and looks into the magical weave for that kind of information, she has some spirits tell her. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good news. I will find my lodgings myself. Thank you. And with a cryptic smile, she saunters off to, I don't know, some darker part of the festival grounds, looking as if she's gonna meditate. So how about that? Was that creepy enough?
Creepy for sure.
Nice. That was what I was going for.
Succeeded.
Now you see this brown beauty over here. Now someone failed their history check, but I guess I can tell you out of character, she looks like nobility from Roman. But other than that, you have no idea. Why would someone like that be around here? If you want to talk, that's fine. If you don't, that's also fine.
For me. Oh, good grief! I'm a tiefling. I should be doing the talking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. I don't know what's up with me today. Yeah, can I hand this one off to the paladin? If for no other reason than I really want to see a guy in full plate mail talking to somebody who looks like they're in a hijab.
Yeah. Oh, he's on mute.
Freaking
damn.
Amazing.
Oh, not really a hijab, because, like, consider that raiment is for modesty, whereas she has quite ornate jewelry, even some gold studs in her skin, interestingly enough. Right? And, Habibi, well, I guess her kingdom has some Middle Eastern influence, but it's more India, right? So quite distinct. More Hindu, Buddhist kind of vibe. Okay. She will address Fritty Boy with a small bow, giving quite the impression that she knows the customs around this area of the world, right? Especially since they were under the Empire back in the day. She says, "Greetings, sir. My name is Darwi Khan from the country of Raman." Now, she doesn't address herself as nobility, but you kind of know. I am just a traveler. I am a traveler looking for my fortune, my fate, as one of our gods might ordain it.
Your gods?
Yes, we have sort of different gods down here in the east. But let's not get too much into it. Tell me about this place. Tell me about Griffin's Gate. It's a lovely place. Certainly more cozy than many other places I've visited within the former empire. What do you do? She hesitates in calling herself nobility, but she will say, "Well, I ply my trade in sorcery." Cloth killing badges. She's a sorceress. By the way, not sure this requires an Arcana check, but unlike wizardry or mageship, sorcery is inherent. You don't need to study it. You have it for some reason, either by birth or some other.
Yeah, I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah. Like, there can be many things, for example, Dragonborns. They have, their sorcerers have sorcery due to their dragon blood.
So...
it's also hereditary. Oh, yes, yes, I have inherited my gifts and have honed them in one of our schools. And that's also a giveaway towards her status. Like, there are very few sorcery schools ever, because, like, imagine, like, many Xavier's schools for talented mutant kids, you know, because every sorcerer is different, right? It's like mutants from X-Men, different. Swan shit posting. Yes, and I'm looking for my fortune, basically. So but now I find myself at this festival, looking to enjoy myself, meet some new people.
You mentioned your sorcerer's heritage. If you don't mind me asking, what is your descent?
I suppose she can't really avoid answering now.
I mean, I'm a cleric. I wear my religion on my sleeve. It's just part and parcel of the roles we've chosen in life.
Yes, well, let me see. Let me, just a second. Heritage. Well, let me put it this way. My family is, carries a measure of nobility in my country. And, but I wanted no real part of that, or at least I wanted to cultivate myself before assuming any such mantle. But ideally, I would find my fortune away from that.
Yes, we've heard many stories about young nobles going out to sow their oats before returning home.
I hope I do not seem a stereotype to sir. It's very polite. I hope you noticed that.
I'm sorry, what?
She's very polite. You do notice that.
Oh yeah, Kale was just
which
poking
comes
fun.
from her, noble heritage, you know. And she joked around like, I hope I'm not too, stereotypical or mundane.
Yeah, Kale was poking fun because that's what most noble children who go off do.
Oh,
He was
debatable,
out,
I guess.
he was pointing out she's different than the stereotype, not accusing her of being the stereotype.
Because you said a lot of them do that, but that's not really true, is it? Like, most of them are, under the thumb of their families. Like, even right here in this crowd, you have a sailor preparing her daughter to assume the role of ship captain, even though she doesn't want to. Right? So, kind of took a bunch of courage for her not just to renounce that, being the heir to a noble family, but also to travel far away. It is pretty far away, as you can imagine. So yeah. But luckily, she can defend herself through sorcery.
Yeah, it's a handy trick to have.
Yeah. Well, if that is all, we can move on. I still have one or two people left to introduce. Okay, funnily enough, there will be an argument going down a bit to the side here. Or let me put them like more in full view, right? You wanna head over to see what's going on?
Yeah, let's do it.
I hear. You should put him more in view of Swan's stream, because I don't know if he's, controlling the screen anymore. Right, so you can hear an argument. Okay. You can hear an argument going on. You can hear the elf woman go on like, by my name as the paladin of Corellon, I will smite thee, foul creature. And this drow lady, strangely enough, seeing a drow on the surface, that's curious. She will say, but I am one of the Sildarine. I am a priestess of Alistrai. Why would you strike down someone who's on your side? I do not care. All must be smitten. Better intervene before there's bloodshed.
Yeah, Frith, you're a paladin. Get in there.
This isn't the argument, the insult tournament. Then this is just a fight.
No, this is good old-fashioned racism. You wanna step in between them, break them up?
If he doesn't, Kale's gonna have to, and Kale's not martial.
The handcuffs. Oh my god, this guy.
Absolute filth.
No, but like, you gotta talk him down. Like, no, man. Give me, someone should give me a religion check. How about you, Kale? Maybe, Frizz too? Because they did mention two gods just now.
Holy shit, I made a roll.
Woo!
And I made a knowledge check. Holy shit.
You also rolled pretty good diplomacy. You're gonna have to get back to that right after I explain what your religion roll revealed to you. So,
I'm pretty sure I know.
I'll reiterate for those who are not up to the lore, right? So, Corellon is the chief god of the elves, the proper elves, also called the first of the Sildarine. Now, the thing about him, this is more deeper knowledge. he commands to slay and suppress the followers of Lolth at every opportunity, specifically the followers of Lolth. Now, her interpretation may be a bit rusty. No, Venli is a full elf, by the way. You've measured her skull, and you can call your wife. I mean, let me fetch her, right? I mean, if you think that'll help.
I don't think the fact that they're both half elves is going to help the
yeah, it's really not a
religious
it's actually not
conflict.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually not about race, it's about religion. Okay, so that was Corlon. Now, Alistrai, let me spell that because it's a bit complicated.
I thought it was Elistra. Elistria.
Yeah, she has many ways of pronouncing her. So long as we know who we are referring to, that's fine.
The drow goddess of the moon, of freedom, and a sworn enemy to Loth.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so she's like the good drow goddess, right? And one of her commandments is to rescue drow from the Underdark and put them on the good path. Right? They're sort of refugees of Lolth. Because, let me tell you, just player knowledge, Lolth's influence on the drow is quite palpable in the sense that not only does she give them, like, look, that picture has red eyes just because I couldn't find one proper one with sort of light purple indigo eyes, and drow, you know, have a bit bluish skin, right? But you know, that's kind of her dress. So, and she cute, so that's why I picked this picture. So yeah, that's the conflict. She thinks the elf is kind of being a zealot, thinking that she's a Lolth follower, whereas she also spurns Lolth, but she's having none of it. Your diplomacy check, Gale?
So, I understand the enmity between your two races, and if you're a paladin of Corellian, I can understand your distrust of her. But if she is a follower of Elistra, she's your ally, not an enemy. And regardless of that fact, we are all joined here in peace under the light of Pelor. And I will smite anyone who tries to bring religious conflict into this festival. So let's just all get along and have a nice day.
So Venli releases her grip on her sword. Funnily enough, also a bastard sword, just like Nile wields. But will demand an explanation. Because, you know,
I did hear you say you were a follower of Lustre, yes?
Right, sorry. She will provide an explanation. Yes, she seems a bit annoyed, understandably so. Yes, I understand your misconceptions. I am, as I said, a follower of Elistrai, and as you may know, she is the good aligned drow goddess who commands us to rescue drow from the tainted influence of the spider bitch. She literally calls her the spider bitch. In fact, I am
Spider
such
bitch.
an escape.
Spider bitch does whatever a spider bitch does.
In fact, I myself am an escapee from the Underdark. An escape for which my father gave his life. So I would appreciate if you gave a bit of respect at least for that. And she shoots her some, mean looks. I was wary about showing my face on the surface in such a populated place, but Lady Devotion assured me that people here were tolerant.
Very much
They
so.
are, but, she had the bad luck of running into a fucking zealot, so... I see. Well, I'll be keeping an eye on you then.
If
Fucking
nothing
hell.
else, I know a local woman who would, if you're a follower of Lystra, would most likely be happy to serve as your guide. Make sure you didn't encounter any trouble. I'll go see if I can pull Nimheim and Eldor away from their conversation.
Yeah, you can call him over.
What? Nime's got that whole magical girl fighting evil by moonlight vibe.
Well, sort of. Okay. Well,
I imagine she'd love to meet a dark elf. That's just.
Well, yeah, because of the whole Chuny thing.
Yeah.
She does have something in common with another guest.
Her shadow sister.
Yeah, I will have to get
her
back
kindred.
to that. Right. So, okay, you call her over. Oh my, a dark elf on the surface? This I gotta see. You can see her a bit excited.
Yeah. Full expectation.
They will, introduce themselves. And she will try to ask as politely as... Actually, wait, Nimheim is not polite, is she? So what's up with you on the surface?
She's kind of pushy.
Yeah. What brings a drow to the surface? She will explain as quickly as she can about the Church of Elistre and what their mission is. She will also explain that she has a small group of a few other drow, but they're not fighters. And of course they're quite a bit more shy, on that end. So their mission is to help others, protect, those in need, and also, promote joy, the arts, and beauty. So this festival was, quite fitting. But also, she is looking for a more permanent place to settle her group and to ply their worship. Nimheim says the wilderness here is quite welcoming, not very dangerous, except for the odd, wolf or bear, but that's the case everywhere. We could help settle you and me and my hunter friends. Oh, that would be lovely. I'm glad to see that there are people here who look past appearances. And she shoots another glance at Miss Pureblood over there.
We embrace anyone who would make the community better off.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Like, did you roll religion? Yeah. Eilistra's people are exemplars because, given their dark past, right, they try doubly hard to prove themselves good aligned. So that's certainly something.
There's no prejudice. There's no prejudice to someone, will be they tiefling,
they
dark
can
elf,
wield mean blades. Yeah.
or half elf.
Yeah. Also, they despise slavery.
And he'll say that last part pointedly.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry.
He said we don't discriminate against people based if they're tiefling, Goliath, dark elf, or half elf.
Yeah.
Because half elves see discrimination too. He's making a pointed comment toward
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
Over here.
Towards Venley.
Pouting. Yeah.
Like we don't allow any of that racism.
We only hide the booze whenever the dwarves come around, but that's understandable, right?
We don't hide it.
We
we let them drink. They're our buddies. They buy it.
Although we will cut them off eventually, I presume.
For every keg they drink, they buy 10 more. It works.
Right. Right after this conversation ends, Nimheim overhears something. Turns out it's the song that this lady is singing. Remember what I said she was singing about?
Wasn't it like an old story, or am I thinking of a different song? Romance.
She adapts Elven romantic literature into song. And as it turns out, Nimhain might have recognized some of the words.
Uh-oh.
And, as she goes over there, she seems entranced. Funnily enough, she receives the same love bomb that Kairos received earlier. It's all very endearing to see this, grumpy girl just showered with hugs and love.
Yeah, Kale doesn't speak Elvish, so he's kind of out of the loop there.
No, they speak common, because those books are translated, but, no Elven language going on.
Oh, I guess he'll go stand next to Nimhaim and enjoy the music with her then.
In fact, she will grab your hand and squeeze quite tightly. Give me an insight check.
Oh, jeez. Where'd you go now, Kale?
Figure out what a woman is thinking.
Why do you think he specializes in insight? Fuck.
Okay, you get a bonus because she's your girl. Yeah, you can tell. Well, that gesture with the hand and also looking at her face, she's getting emotional. She tries her best to hide it, but she is getting very emotional.
That's fine.
Presumably she has some sort of connection to that literature.
Probably read it firsthand.
Yeah, even more than that, potentially. You'll have to find out. Right. We got some more time. You guys good for another half hour, maybe? One moment.
I haven't eaten much today. I'm gonna need to step out and get food at some point, but I can stay a little longer. Especially because I was late, so I don't mind sticking around a little longer.
Let's have you head for the first competition then, eh?
Was this the drinking contest, or was something else?
Yeah, maybe let's go for the drinking contest. Let me find the scene. Did I not look? Okay, let me create a folder, contests, and create a new scene. Let me just, real quick. Luckily I have the maps, so at least, I'm not that much of a bum. Pie eating or ale drinking, your choice.
I say pie eating.
Pie eating. First come, first served.
Kale's resolved he's going to make a fool himself at some point. So he's going to give the pie eating a try.
Good choice. Well, it's already been chosen, but thank you for rolling rolling the coin, flipping the coin. Fuck. Where did I put them? Actually, ooh, hope I exported them. That would be embarrassing if I didn't. Let me just throw a fucking search. Oh boy. Well, fuck, I need to export it. I've been working on the Griffin's Gate map, but not exporting the ones that I need, more readily. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. Yeah, I think it's somewhere else. In downloads? Oh, there we have it. There we go. Put it on desktop. Ready and good. Pie eating. Boom. Lighting visible. Grid no. Grid size 50. Boom. Pie eating. Okay. Let's put you guys down. First and foremost. Let's see
damn
who
it,
joins.
DM.
What? This doppelganger. Kairos, right?
And I don't mind.
You set me down a Pinterest hole.
Yeah. Let's see who shows up for that. Notable people, I mean. Okay. Let's see. This guy will show up. Let's see who else. This guy will show up. Okay, let's see who among the new guys will show up. Big Bard shows up, and that's about it, actually. Let's throw in some fucking generics while we're at it. Let's see. Some commoners. There we go. There we go. You know, as well as a crowd, why not? Have a crowd. Have some kids watching too. Why not? You know, let's have a bodyguard or two, maybe. Right. A noble with a bodyguard. So, looks like a proper contest.
Pie eating contest.
Okay, and in comes a serving woman to put the pies down. Okay, let me see about the rules and what's up. Okay. So entry fee 8 silver points, silver pieces.
Okay.
You got 2 people, so that's 16 silver pieces.
So far, so good.
Alrighty.
Okay. So you will need to make constitution checks.
Oh boy.
You have 3 types of pies and 3 ways of eating them. What should I start with?
Wait, is Goggins not participating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess he's
yeah,
saving
there.
space. You are participating,
Yeah.
audience?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gox was in. Gox is in on this one.
Well, let's put you on a chair then, eh? So we know who's who.
We got all the big guys in the competition. This is where my roles turn around.
In fact, Korhal there will say, an honor to compete with you, my lords. I fear you will face quite fierce competition from me because I am quite used to Sorsha's delicious pies. Growing up. You know, your cook.
The audience will say, "Oh, I've not eaten for at least an hour, so I'm getting pretty hungry now."
Oh no, that's downright cheating, my lord. You'll joke around, you know. Right, so let's start with the type of pies. You have meat pie, onion pie, and potato pie in order of difficulty. Okay, and then you can eat each of these in 3 ways: fast, normal, or slow.
Okay.
So I will bring a little paper so I can write what the hell you're doing, just so we're clear. So guys, I will require that, especially fast on the difficult fight. Oh man, you got shit constitution, Fritty boy. Are you sure about that?
It's the same as Goggins.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's a bit
let me
more.
see.
Goggins is a bit more.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Roll Constitution. Fast. Okay, roll twice, pick lowest. Frith. 2 Constitutions, pick lowest.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Fuck. Okay, another. Right. 9. Okay, you don't fail that badly. But you gag and lose 9 seconds worth of time.
Okay.
Okay, next.
So we have 2 pies.
You have 3 pies. Meat, onion, potato in ascending order of difficulty.
I've never even heard of an onion pie until today. Is that a real thing?
Well, apparently.
Yes.
What can I tell you?
Probably like cream of onion and then some actual onion in there.
Could be. Okay, wait, let me... Oh, fuck.
Onion
Come on.
and cream and well-seasoned pastry crust is it goes
Not bad.
together really well.
Oh,
That
man.
actually
I would always put something in there with it, but
Guardians,
yeah.
Yeah, it was just on its own.
which
being
by
the primary
how
ingredient.
fast?
Whoa.
Goggins. Fuck. Okay, you fail big. Oh man, failed by 10 or more. You didn't tell me what by how fast,
Oh, meat fast.
but
Meat fast.
you failed like really badly.
I get to roll 2, right?
Well, okay, so meat, how fast?
Fast.
Fast?
That's
You rolled twice, but you picked lowest, so that's a big fail.
That's the second one.
Okay, you fail big, and the rules say if you fail by 10 or more, you choke and lose immediately. Yeah, you lost. Sorry. Kill now.
Went down the wrong pipe, big man.
Okay,
So
kill.
I choose one of my pies and how I want to
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah,
So
fast is with
It's-
disadvantage as per 5th edition rules. Slow is with advantage.
and medium is just a straight roll.
Yeah.
And then my pies are a meat pie, an onion pie, and what was the third one?
Potato.
What's the easiest pie?
Meat.
That's the easiest?
Yep.
That was I was a cream and never mind.
Okay.
That's how
Say
we're more
easy,
used to.
difficult, it's like no big deal.
Well, he'll eat the potato pie at a normal pace to
Okay.
potatoes, salt. It's good for getting your appetite going.
Yep.
Let's see. What's my con mod?
You can just click on Constitution.
+1.
Roll for you.
Okay.
Yes, and plus half level, it's a straight +9. Okay, good.
Oh, plus half level.
Okay,
never-
that's 6 seconds on your pie, and you get a point for that. Let's see what the other guys do. Oh, there's a... Okay, Corhal is pretty good. Good. He will eat a meat pie, but he will take his damn time. So that's a 9-second point.
He's just enjoying the food.
Oh no, he's used to eating pies because his what was it? His cousin, is a cook, so that's an advantage, I would say. Next is
I know, but
Big
you said
Lump
the
over
meat
there.
pie was the easiest one, and you said he was eating
but
it slow.
He'll take it easy. Normal, I think. No, normally.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this guy will eat the onion pie, but fast. One. Ooh, yeah, fucking failure. So Connor failed real bad.
Yes, 2 of the big men are out already.
Yeah, let's move them so we know what's what. Okay, and now for the big bards. Big bards will eat the most difficult pie, but slowly. Let's roll 2 of them at once so we don't fuck around. Okay, ooh, that's yeah. Slowly, that's 9 seconds. Point. Okay, who qualifies next? Frith, Kale, and Ruben. No, and Korhal. Let's see. Who next? Onion slow. Roll twice, pick highest. Oh. Point for Frith. Very good, very good. Okay, Kill.
Okay. Said the meat pie was the slowest pie?
Yeah.
Or the easiest?
Probably the easiest pie.
Easiest, yeah.
I guess he'll try to eat the meat pie second. He wants to save the onion pie for last. That's a good. That's good for following a meat pie with. Kind of a chaser.
The onion is mid difficulty. Oh. Onion.
Fuck.
How do you? So you eat it slow?
No, the meat
Slow?
pie. He's eating it fast.
Meat fast?
That's yeah.
Sorry, fam. Well, all of you player characters are out. Well, no, Frith is still in. Frith is still in, actually. Okay, let me see Korhal how he does. He gets a bit difficult, a bit confident, seeing as you guys have, you know, and he will take the onion fast. Let's see.
Make the mistake I made.
Onion fast. Okay, he fails, but not catastrophically. So then he loses 9 seconds. And let's see, big bard guy.
God, today is so cursed on rolls.
Ooh, this guy nails this onion pie. Eaten normally. Okay, so Frith. Back to Frith. Normal meat. Roll it. Oh, very good. That's 6 seconds, 1 point. Let's see. Okay. Korhal fails again, losing another 9 seconds. Let's see. Now Ruben will try for the potato pie, but slow. Fucking critted the bastard. Goddamn, this guy fucking won. I mean, he has 8 points. So, I mean, we can keep rolling, but it's kinda in the bag.
Give it a shot, Frith.
Yeah, go big or go home, I guess. Potato normal. Roll it. Just one roll. That's 6 seconds, 2 points. Okay, let me count the seconds. 18 plus another 12, that's 30 seconds. By the way, what's the limit? Is there a time limit to this? Not really. Not really. Okay. Whereas this guy, let's see, now he'll try a fast onion. Let's go. Fuck. Yeah, that's a fail worth 9 seconds. So at the end of these 30 seconds, we can tally the points, or we can keep going. It's up to you. 'Cause I didn't think that far. One more? Okay. Go ahead. I mean, you kind of are. Let me see. So 8 points. On him, you got 6 points. Potato normal. I would advise slow this time, especially since you're so full. Okay. Roll twice, pick highest. I think that does it. 9 seconds, 3 points. Let me see about this guy. He looks at you, you know, stuffing that pie through your helmet hole, and he will try to beat you with speed. Boy. You won, Frith. The skinny paladin ate all of the pies. Write it down, please, that Frith won. I don't have prizes for you quite yet, sadly. You know, it was hard enough to think about these guns without prizes, but we'll think about it. Thank you. You see the big guy wipe his mouth, you know, wiping the sick off of his mouth. That was excellent, boy. And you know, he goes around congratulating everyone. He's just a big old jolly fellow.
I'm sure he can make a song out of this tale.
The pie devourer of Griffin's Gate. The slayer of many pies, you know, that kind of thing. But he definitely will sing your praises, because you've been quite welcoming. Okay, that's session. Thank you guys. Hope you've had as much fun as me. And we'll see each other next week. Hopefully Saturday, like normal.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, I'll be good for Saturday.
I'm sorry about Chancellor Chieftain. He showed up right when the party is cracking down. But, you know, we appreciate everyone that's watched. And hope to catch you again one day earlier next week. Yep. Thank you very much. Hold the stream for a bit, because, you know, we have lag.